Today, we're gonna go through my top rye whiskeys that I've tasted in 2024. Oh yeah, these are the big boys. These are the ones that make the list for a non-rye guy. I'm excited, sort of. Let's get into it. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Carlos. Thank you for joining me. Boom, 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 here on the Whiskey Corner. I didn't know what I was gonna do there, but you know, I decided to hit you a couple of times with imaginary baseball bat. Gets off a lot of stress, right? Thank you so much for stopping by. I truly appreciate you. You could have watched any other video. You could have picked any other thing to see on YouTube, and you chose this video, so I really appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by, checking out the video, and checking out the channel. Now, if you're new and you haven't yet subscribed, I would appreciate it if you subscribe. I have a goal of 4,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and you guys can help me out with that. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm sorry, but I had to cut into the video. Won't make this quick. But I had to inform you guys that I'm gonna be on a live stream tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Yep, tomorrow Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Would love you guys to stop on in. I'm gonna be on with the Bourbon Jerk. So I'm gonna be on Tom's channel. So go check it out. I'm gonna put the link in the description. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna go through a blind flight of Evernorth Spirits products. So some whiskeys over there that they make that are amazing. So we're gonna have some good times. Hope to see you there. Again, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Now let's get going with this video. Now, what are we doing? Well, I don't think it's a secret that people know that I'm not into rye whiskeys. But with that said, there are some rye whiskeys that I do like. So my whole thing with rye whiskeys is that I don't like the very straightforward ryes. Like if they go too much towards that rye, I'm out. I'm tapping out on that one, right? And what I mean by that is those really grainy, earthy notes, kind of like if you're eating a patch of grass with dirt on it. Yeah, that's not for me. Spearmint, mint in my rye whiskeys, that's not for me either. So there's a certain criteria that makes a rye good or bad for me. I just did a review of the latest little book, which was chapter 8, The Path Not Taken, and that's a straight rye. But it's a rye drinker's rye. I didn't like it, but it's because it went down way too far down that rye path for me. But these 6 bottles that I have here don't seem to be doing that. So I got a little one here, a little bit here that we can use as an inaugural cheers. Let's go in for it. Cheers. That's some good stuff right there. I'm gonna tell you guys what that is in a little bit. But let's get started with this list. So I only have 6 here. Could only pick 6, right? I've tasted more rye whiskeys and I've bought more rye whiskeys. Yeah, but these are the 6 that make that list. And I'm gonna start off with New Riff, right? New Riff Balboa Rye. Guys, I really do enjoy this. And supposedly the Balboa Rye is like a rare heirloom rye grain, right? I have no idea what the hell that means. But what I can tell you is that this is really freaking good. It goes down with my palate. I really enjoy it. I think it's 100 proof, so it's not bad on the proof. It's just the perfect balance. So if you have not tried the New Riff Balboa Rye, you're missing out because that is a really good one. Now, I have to say that probably my favorite my favorite out of all the ryes, well, one of my favorites, I think that's better said, is Jack Daniel's. Because they have been putting out hitters after hitters after hitters. And you cannot deny that this should make everybody's top 10. Now, this is the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye. This one in particular is 134.3 proof. I just bought a 137.1 proof, which I'm gonna finish this so I can pop that. And guys, I love these. I have tasted a whole bunch of these. There has not been one that I do not like, right? I love all the tastes, and I think that's more of a bourbon drinker's rye. It's goes more towards like the bourbon type of notes, but it is so freaking good. So you guys are doing yourself a disservice if you don't like or have not tasted the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye. I have to say that I never thought that I would like this next one, right? And I've seen it around and I passed on it so many times. And then I went over, shout out to Chris V. I went over Chris's house to pick up a bottle or two, and he had it there. And he's like, hey, try this new rye, this is great. And I was a little reluctant at the beginning. Then I tried it, and I was like, whoa, that is good. What is that? And I'll tell you guys what that is. That is Cream of Kentucky 7-year-old rye. Now, it says Double Rick on the back, and unfortunately for you guys, this one is a single barrel. It's bottled and bond as well, but it's a single barrel. So it's a little, you might not get this same one, right? If you go and get it, but quite honestly, this isn't the same bottle as I tasted at Chris's house. This is its own thing, and this was good. His was good. So you know what? I'm gonna take Cream of Kentucky and say that they put out some really good rye whiskey. We are getting down to the nitty-gritty, right? We're getting down to some special bottles, I would say. And the first special bottle is from a company that I attended their event in Michigan. You might already know where I'm going, but this is a really, really good rye, guys. And I have to just show you what it is. It's Evernorth Spirits Exodus Rye. So this was the, I guess, bottle for the event. This was the special limited release bottle. It is amazing. One, look at these bottles that Evernorth Spirits is putting out. And if you don't know, Evernorth Spirits is from the Bourbon Junkies. So go and check it out. They make some really good stuff, and this did not disappoint. So this is rye whiskey finished in toasted barrels. It's about 57.5 alcohol volume, and it's mostly distilled from Sagamore. So a 6-year rye from Sagamore. Now that makes a lot of sense because I really do like Sagamore ryes. And they're not on this list because I constantly have Sagamores, and I've been having Sagamores for a long time. So it just hasn't been this year. Sorry for that cough. Now, one rye that I believe surprised the hell out of me, and it has quickly become one of my favorite ryes. And I am not blowing smoke up this person's or these people's behinds, because I am friends with them. But this rye whiskey was just phenomenal. It had all the good stuff from rye and none of the bad stuff, if you get my drift. But this is a short barrel rye, but in particular, this is a 12-year-old, 131.4 proof, and this was selected by Matt from Whiskey Wisdom and Sean from Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. Guys, if you were able to get your hands on one of these, consider yourself lucky, because this is a really, really good bottle of whiskey, and it's a great bottle of rye. So, sorry if you did not get a chance to get one of these, but this thing is amazing. Lastly, we have to end on a big boy bottle, and doesn't get much more big boyish than this. Well, I guess it can, but not for me. Thomas H. Handy. Yes. Had to take a deep breath there. Thomas H. Handy. Now, this is not 2024's, this is 2023's. I didn't think I would like this as much as I did. Yes, it's kind of down because I've sent a crap load of samples, but now I have to hunker down because now it's getting down to, yeah, like the last 30%. So gotta hunker down, gotta kind of baby this thing, but it is so freaking good, guys. I cannot attest that enough. If you ever get the chance to get us Thomas H. Handy from 2023 at a great or a good price, I would definitely pull that trigger. Do not hesitate. Do not hesitate. Well, guys, that is my list of the top rye whiskeys that I've tasted in 2024. Let me know, comment below. It could be something that you've tasted in the last couple of months. It could be something that you tasted this year. It could just be something that you just tasted, right? Comment below. Love talking back and forth with you guys. Please do me some favors, like or dislike this video. Please subscribe, because that really helps me out. Helps me get to 4,000 subscribers, where we're gonna do some things. So definitely don't forget to do that. Please check out the Patreon in the description, because as little as $3 a month would definitely help me out. Lastly, I'm gonna pour myself a little bit more of this short barrel from Matt at Whiskey Wisdom and Sean at Echoes of Eternity Bourbon, but I want you to enjoy that whiskey. Cheers.